All right, folks, we got music playing, so we're gonna go mute for. Oh, there we go. All right, so welcome here. We're at Comet Field here at St. Charles Catholic High School as our Santa Monica Gators traveled over here to take on the St. Charles High School Comets, and they still got music playing, so I will go mute and just let me know how the feed is, if it's too loud, not loud enough. I gotta know so that way I can kind of adjust this little switchboard thing or whatever. So just let me know, and but we'll be coming live soon. So I'm gonna go mute while the music plays. All right, share the feed, like the feed, let everybody know we live. So coaches exchanging starting lineups here. People still filing into the stands. Be getting started here shortly. And folks, I do not have a roster for St. Charles Catholic, so hopefully we can hear. I don't know if they announce them or what. I don't know what they do, but hopefully they'll announce. And but I don't have a roster for them. All right, here we go, folks. Get ready for the national anthem. Man, I gotta put this down. All right, folks, here we go. About to go live. About to play some ball. Want to welcome everybody tuned in. As our Santa Maria Gators taking on the St. Charles Comets. And I got a few parents around me right here from St. Charles that'll try to help me out, I guess. I'll ask them who's who when they come to bat. I don't have a roster for them. Hey, who's pitching? Who? Oh, you sent it to me? All right, so you got somebody that's going to give me a roster here and send it to me. We will run today commercial free, being it's an away game, not set up for all the other stuff. So looks like leading off for the Gators is going to be Lane Swanson, number 8. Thank you, Cherie Martin, for your contribution and support of Santa Maria Gator Athletics. Bottom left-hand side of the screen, folks, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App at Duck Crew Sports. Any donations accepted, we appreciate it. All the money, give it to the Santa Maria High School Athletic Department. I don't know if Sue Hensler is tuned in. She must have sent a donation in late last night. Thank you, Sue Hensler, for your contribution and support of Santa Maria Gator Athletics. So Lane Swanson up the bat. Takes first pitch for a strike. Ball hit up the middle, so base hit now for Swanson. So Swanson leads off with a base hit. That's going to bring up Trent Laporte here for the Gators. As soon as I get that roster, I'll tell y'all who's who on for St. Charles. Takes for a strike. Oh, I'll just leave that as a 0-1. I forgot to change it, so there we go. 0-1 count here on Laporte. And the pitch leaves it low, evens the count here, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Swanson, the runner at first, reached a base hit up the middle. To wind up the pitch, swing and a miss. Runs the count here, 1-2. So a 1-2 count here on Laporte. Lalonde on deck for the Gators. Hits one to left field. Going way over. Falls in fair, going to the left field corner. Swanson's coming around third. And they're going to hold him up at third. So stand up double there by Trent Laporte. You're going to have runners at second and third. And that's going to bring up Blaze Lalonde, and it looks like Maddox Willis going to go courtesy run for Laporte at second base. Here we go. So the pitcher for the Comets is Brandon Craigle. Catching Hudson Heltz. First base Michael Hotard. Takes for a ball. Second base, Adian Altamont, something like that. Short swing and a miss. Evens the count, 1-1. Shortstop, Braden Bertucci. Third base, Brady St. Pierre. Right field, Josh Jensen. Center field, Brady Claymont. And left field, Jackson Monica. Swing and a miss. Runs the count, 1-2 here on Lalonde. And if I had to guess, Jackson Monica is probably a grandson of Coach Frank Monica, longtime football, every kind of coach over here at St. Charles Catholic. Fouls it off, stays alive. Lawson Bourgeois on deck for the Gators. And the pitch, swing and a miss, one down. Brings up Lawson Bourgeois. And a swing and a miss. Starts to count out 0-1. So Swanson the runner at third. Willis the runner at second. We got one out here. Bourgeois at the plate for the Gators. Swing and a miss. Runs the count 0-2. Craigle on the mound for the Comets. And the pitch. Call strike three. So two down. That's going to bring up Dallas Moran now for the Gators. So two outs. Moran fouls it back. Runs the count here, 0-1. Please let me know how the feed is, the sound. Need a little help, make sure it's okay. Ball hit high, third base in foul territory. Third baseman camps out, makes the grab for out number 3. Gators leave 2 on, and we head to the bottom of the first. Tied up still, 0-0. So behind the dish today, we're going to have Trent Laporte. Dallas Moran at first base. Hang on, I get my binoculars. Hang on. Because I didn't get a roster for us either. I think that's Dakota Gyro at second. Blaze Lalonde at third. Ryder Mole in the shortstop. Left field is Easton Humphrey. Center field, Lane Swanson. Right field, Wyatt Ford. And on the mound for the Gators is Lawson Bourgeois. So leading off here, hey, ask him who this is. So Aiden Altamont to lead off. Aiden Altamont to lead off here. St. Charles swing and a miss, evens the count, 1-1. Copy. Takes for a ball. Ball hit left field. Humphrey camps out, makes the grab for out number one. So one down. Who's 12? Braden. All right, so Braden Bertucci. I'm putting their numbers as they come up. Braden Bertucci now up. Takes for a strike. Starts to count out here, 0-1. Bertucci. I'm not Italian. I don't know how to say it. Fouls it off. So 0-2 count. We got Proctor Becknell, proud Santa Maria alumni, wearing St. Charles clothes here next to me. What's happening, brother? And swing and a miss for out number two. Who's this one, Proctor? So Jackson Monica now up to bat here for the Comets. Takes first pitch high for a ball. So 1-0 count here on Monica. Bourgeois on the mound for the Gators. Leaves it outside, runs the count 2-0. Ball hit the right field. Wyatt Ford takes about 3 steps to the right, camps out, makes the grab, out number 3. We head to the top of the second, still tied up here, 0-0. All right, so here we go. Catching for the Comets, Hudson Heltz, Michael Hotard at first, Adian Altamont at second, Braden Bertucci at shortstop, Brady St. Pierre at third, Josh Jensen right field, Brady Claymont center field, Jackson Monica left field. To lead off here for the Gators, number 4, Wyatt Ford. You saw her? She froze like a deer in the headlights. You saw that? She just froze. So here we go. Wyatt Ford to lead off. Leaves first pitch high for a ball. So 1-0 count here on Ford. And takes for a strike. Evens the count here 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here on Ford. Mole's on deck for the Gators. And the pitch. Fouls it off. Runs the count here 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. He is the leadoff batter here in the top of the second. And the pitch hits one left field. Looks like it's going to swing around foul into the visitors' football stands. Count's going to stay 1-2 here on Ford. Leaves it high, evens the count 2-2. Beautiful day out here at the ballpark. Call strike 3. Umpire with a very delayed call, I guess, so everybody can look at him. I don't know, but very delayed. That's going to bring up Connor Molezon here for the Gators with 1 out. Leaves that one ball outside. Do want to welcome all Gator fans and Comet fans. Fouls it off, runs the count 1-1. Okay, got a good roster now. Good, good. And leaves it high. 2-1 count here on Molezon. And the pitch hits a little chopper toward the second base. Second base flips it. Yeah, it's going to be a base hit right there. Good hustle there by Molezon. Second baseman tried to, like he fielded, he had to come up hard. And because there was a little scribble at the right side. And tried to flip it, and it kind of lost it in his hand and glove during the transfer, it looked like. And that's going to bring up Ryder Mole here for the Gators. Swing and a miss. Starts the count out here, 0-1. Fouls it back, runs the count 0-2. So 0-2 count here on Mole. Craigle on the mound for the Comets. Mole's on a runner at first, and the pitch hits one to right center field, and that's going to fall in. Mole's on round second, heading to third, and the Gators are going to have runners on the corner. So Mole with the single to right center field, and that's going to bring up Dakota Gyro here for the Gators with 1 out and runners on the corners. I like this overhang, but boy, sitting at the very top of the overhang is very hot. I can feel the heat coming down on it. They got the fans going over here, though. I like the fan. Gives it a little air movement. So here we go. Mole the runner at first. Mole's on at third. Dakota Gyro shows bunt, pulls back. Called strike 1. So 0-1 count with 1 out here on Gyro. And the pitch, swing and a miss, runs the count 0-2. So 0-2 count on Gyro. And the pitch, swing and a miss for out number 2. That's going to bring the Gators back to the top of the lineup with Lane Swanson. Hit a single, his first at bat up the middle. And I'm just saying because I can remember it. As the game goes on, I won't remember. Laporte on deck for the Gators. Swing and a miss. 0-1 here on Swanson. The pitch. Runner goes to second. They throw it down. And they got him. So we can head to the bottom of the second. Still tied up here. 0-0. All right, so behind the dish here for the Gators is Trent Laporte, Dallas Moran at first, Dakota Gyro at second, Blaze Lalonde at third, Ryder Mole at short, left field is Easton Humphrey, center field Lane Swanson, right field Wyatt Ford, and on the mound for the Gators is Lawson Bourgeois as I'm trying to figure out who this number two. This must be, I don't even know who this is. Who's number two? Craigle? Okay, thank you. All right, so this is Brandon Craigle. What's the count? What's the count, Blue? Is it 1-2? Hits one left field. Easton Humphrey going back over his head. Ball's gonna fall, and he'll get a stand-up double for Craigle. That's going to bring up number 10. I'll figure him out. Hang on, that was Craigle. Oh, the catcher? All right. So that's going to bring up Hudson Heltz, number 10. I'm writing it down as they come up and putting their numbers next to them. Tries to bunt, pops it up to the third baseman, and Lalonde makes the grab for out number one. Hotard, so this is Michael Hotard, number 9. Next up here for the Comets. So 1 out runner at second. Bourgeois on the mound here for the Gators. Takes for a strike. So starts the count out here, 0-1. Ball hit right back at Bourgeois off the middle, but it gets through. They're gonna have and so St. Charles will go up as they played a run there. Ball hit up the middle. That's Brady St. Pierre? All right, so Brady St. Pierre, number 13. Ball hit the Mole. Mole charges, throws the first, gets the out. Out number 2. Runner will advance to second. Oh, what's his name? Jackson Doster. So Jackson Doster. Up to bat, he's the DH here, number 15. What was that? It was a ball or a strike? Ball? Okay, thank you. And swing and a miss evens the count here, 1-1. Once we get through this first round of them batting, I got all their numbers now, almost, except for one more. Who's the little kid on deck? Okay, Claymont, all right. All right. So here we go. Jackson Doster, swing and a miss. 1-2 count here on Doster. 2 outs, runner at second. The Comets are leading here 1-0 here in the bottom. I mean, we in the top of the third. I forgot to change that. Y'all got to tell me that, folks. Got to text me. Ball hit, foul ball. I'm sure somebody told me, hang on. Nobody told me. We in the top of the third, though. That's one thing I forgot to change. No, we in the bottom. I'm sorry. God dog it, we in the bottom of 2. What am I thinking? We had so many home games. Ball hit the right field. Yeah, that was the bottom of the second. Now we're going to the top of the third. My bad. Yeah. Oh, man, brain fart. So now we go on top of third. We had like a long run of home games, so I don't know what I'm thinking. But we head into the top of the third. The Comets do plate 1 there in the bottom of the second. They are leading 1-0. For the Comets, we have Hudson Heltz behind the dish. Michael Hotard at first, Aiden Audemont at second, Brady St. Pierre at third, Braden Bertucci at short, right field Josh Jensen, center field Brady Claymont, left field Jackson Monica. On the mound for the for the Comets is Brandon Craigle. Trying to learn all these new names is difficult. So Gators back at the top of the lineup. Swanson back in. Be Swanson and Trent Laporte on deck. So here we go. At least I did put the score in the right place. I mean, usually I put the score in the wrong place and all, but I did get that right. So here we go. Lane Swanson in the box here for the Gators. And the pitch leaves it for a strike. Little curveball fell in there. So 0-1 count here on Swanson. And the pitch. Hard hit ball right field. Right field is going way back over his head. It's going to be right off the wall, and Swanson's going to slide in the second with a double. So a leadoff double there by Lane Swanson, and that's going to bring up Trent Laporte. Trent Laporte had a double in the first inning. He hit one to the left field corner over there. So let's see if we can get something going on here again. We're chasing a run right now. So 0-1 count here on LaPorte. Lalonde on deck for the Gators. And the pitch, swing and a miss, runs the count here, 0-2. So 0-2 count here on LaPorte. Swanson, the runner at second. Leaves it outside for a ball. What's kind of funny, y'all, if y'all look at the top left, y'all see that fan, how it looks like it's just going slow? That fan is rolling right now, but I guess that's the way the camera just picks it up and looks like it's going slow. Hard hit ball left field. Left fielder's going back, and makes the grab over his shoulder for out number 1. And Swanson's going to tag up and head to third. So that brings up Blaze Lalonde here for the Gators with 1 out and a runner at third. And they're going to let Swanson walk it off. St. Charles's field is identical to Santa Ma's. Turf infield, turf along the foul lines, and in a grass outfield. So just about identical playing surfaces. Still trying to shake it off, whatever he did. So he's still doing. I can't see. He's out of my range of vision. So I don't know what they're doing. Okay, here he comes. He's coming back on the field. That's going to bring up Blaze Lalonde here for the Gators. So 1 out. Lalonde at the plate. Kragler on the mound for the Comets. Swanson, the runner at third. Third baseman in on the grass. Leaves it out for a ball. So 1-0 count here on Lalonde. Bourgeois on deck here for the Gators. Hits one to right field, and that ball's going to fall in for fair ball. Goes almost to the corner. That's going to score Swanson, and the line's heading to second, and they're going to get him at second. But Gators do play to run. They're not even going to look at it, so. What was that first pitch? Y'all don't know? All right, so I don't know what the count is. I know he got 1 strike for sure. Is it 1 strike or 2, y'all? 1-1, 2-2. I mean, 1-2, 0-2, whatever. Ball hit up the middle, don't matter. So base hit there by Bourgeois. So we're tied up here, 1-1, top of the third, with 2 outs. Number 17, Owen Roddy, going to come in the courtesy run for Bourgeois. Dallas Moran at the plate now here for the Gators, with 2 outs and a runner at first. Pops one up, goes foul. Starts out 0-1. Oh, these bleachers are killing me.
About 320. Yeah, you got it.
Leaves it high for a ball. Evens the count here, 1-1.
Okay. Yeah. Chinese connect.
So 1-2 count
All right.
here on Moran. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Forward on deck for the Gators. Attempted to pick off at first, but he's back in plenty of time. I think they're just trying to keep him honest. So 1-2 count on Moran. And the pitch. Leaves it high, runs the count 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouls it back, stays alive. Fouls it back. Oh, I missed him. I saw him when he was doing the national anthem. I saw him. He was like the third, the last one on the end. And the pitch. Fouls that one off. Count stays 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here on Moran. And the pitch. Hits the ball real high. Pitcher's calling for it. It makes the grab for out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 3rd. Tied up 1-1. So leading off here for the Comets, Brady Claymore. Laporte behind the dish. Moran at first. Takes for a strike. Jairo at second. Lalonde at third. Mole at short. Humphrey in left. Swanson in center. Ball hit right back to Bourgeois. Flips it to Moran for out number 1. Swanson in center, Ford in right, Lawson Bourgeois on the mound for the Gators. That's going to bring up Amant. For the Comets. Bourgeois gets the sign to wind up the pitch, fouls it off, runs the count 0-1. So 0-1 count here on Audemont. And the pitch. Leaves it low. Evens the count 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. The windup and the pitch. Hits one to center field. Swanson's going to his right. Makes the grab for out number 2. That's going to bring up Braden Bertuzzi. Look, they give me a thumbs up. I had a friend of mine said it's Bertucci. I'm like, no, they told me Bertuzzi. So 1-0 count here on Bertuzzi. Takes for a strike. Evens the count here, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball hit the mole at short. Feels it, throws across the diamond. It's going to get by, but he's in a hole at 1. So base hit there for Bertuzzi. Thank you, Daphne Domain, for your contribution in support of Santa Maria Gator Athletics. This brings up Jackson Monica. 1-0 count on Monica. Takes for a strike on the outside, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Hard hit ball left center field. Both fielders gone, but Swanson makes the grab for out number 3. A lot of ground covered there by Swanson. And we head to the top of the 4th. We're still tied up here, 1-1. So leading off here for the Gators is going to be number 4, Wyatt Ford. Brandon Craigle still on the mound here for the Comets. So Ford in the box. The windup and the pitch. Takes for a strike on the outside. I tell you one thing, this umpire likes the white lines of the other boxes, but he is consistent on both sides. Swing and a miss, runs the count 0-2. Like he likes it to where if they swing, it's going to hit the cap of the bat. That's where he likes his strike zone. Leaves down for ball, 1-2.
Uh-oh, something came unplugged on my computer. Let me plug it back in.
Y'all will see my ball hit the second base. Second baseman backhands it, throws it to first, and gets the out for out number 1. That was a great play there by the second baseman, able to get over and make a backhand stab. So that's going to bring up Connor Molezon here for the Gators. Molezon slapped one down the right side infield right there and was able to reach his first at bat. Takes for a strike. So 0-1 count here on Molezon. Oh, leaves that one inside. 1-1. Mole on deck for the Gators. Leaves it up and out. Runs the count 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. We're in the top of the 4th. Fouls it off. Evens the count 2-2. Fouls that one off. I think that one's going to be gone. It's on top of the school building. I bet they got a ton of balls. Like I would, like if I'd bring a ladder and like make money. Oh, they got one. They go collect them. Fouls that one off. So 2-2 count here on Molezon. And the pitch. Leaves it high, fills the count up. So full count here. Craigle on the mound for the Comets. Gets the sign, the windup, and the pitch. Hits the ball to second base. Second base going to field it. Throws across to first. That's out number 2. So Ryder Mole up to bat now here for the Gators. Mole with a base hit on the day. Swing and a miss. Starts this count out 0-1. So 0-1 count here on Mole. Nobody on. 2 outs. Top of the 4th. Tied up 1-1. Leaves it low. 1-1. Is it 2-1 or 1-2? I think it's 2-1. All right. And they're going to say he went. Evens the count 2-2. I don't know how to pronounce your name, Mr. Aller. Swing and a miss. Or Mr. Harvard. Thank you for your contribution and support of Santa Maria Gator Athletics as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Still tied up here, 1-1. All right, so leading off here for the Comets is number 2, Brandon Craigle. Fouls it off right side. Laporte behind the dish for the Gators. Moran at first, Gyro at second, Lalonde at third, Mole at short, Humphrey in left, Swanson in center, Ford in right, and Lawson Bourgeois on the mound for the Gators. Swing and a miss. Runs the count here, 0-2. Thank you, Mr. Harold Gyro, for your contribution and support of Santa Maria Gator Athletics. Fouls it off left side onto the football field. Count's going to stay 0-2. So 0-2 count here on Craigle. Leaves it outside 1-2. So pitcher versus pitcher matchup right here. And the pitch leaves it down 2-2. Fouls it back, stays alive, 2-2. Man, I'm about to go into the top of the 5th inning and stretch after this. Leaves it down, fills the count. So full count here on Craigle. Bourgeois steps off. And the pitch. Ooh. Draws a walk. Thank you, Eric Billingsley, for your contribution and support of Santa Maria Gator Athletics. Brings up number 10, Hudson Heltz. Here for the Comets with no outs and a runner at first. We're tied up in the bottom of the 4th, 1-1. Attempted pickoff. Oh! Woo! That was close. Checks the runner. And the pitch. Shows bunt, pulls back. Strike one. So 0-1 count here on Heltz. Hotard on deck for the Comets. Shows bunt, pulls back. Strike two. So 0-2 count. Thank you, Jamie Wimberly, for your contribution and support of Santa Maria Gator Athletics. Leaves it up for a ball, so 1-2 count. Tell Miss Amelia I said hello. Mr. Chuck says hello. So 2-2 count here on Heltz. Attempted pickoff. Safe. Wasn't no balk. Nah, you don't know what he's doing here. You don't know what he's doing. He's just waving out his arms in the air. And the pitch hits one high toward the center field. Swanson camping out. Makes the grab for out number one. So that's going to bring up number 9, Michael Hotard, with St. Pierre on deck. So 1 out here. Bourgeois, the pitcher for the Gators. Hotard at the plate. Choo, must have been low, because that looked like a beautiful pitch. So 1-0 count. And strike. 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here on Hotard. Attempted pickoff. Back in time. One count. Another pickoff attempt. Safe. And the pitch, runner goes. Ball hit the center field. Swanson going way back, camps out, makes the grab, out number 2, and the runner will retreat back to first. So 2 down here. As Brady St. Pierre steps up to bat here for the Comets. Leaves it down for a ball. And the pitch, swing and a miss, 1-1. I got a few ties here to St. Charles. I got a good friend of mine, Scott Proctor Becknell. Y'all might know him. His son comes here, little Brody Becknell. And then you got a freshman too, huh? What's your freshman's name? Huh? And Carson. So he got 2 of them that he got over here. And then my wife graduated from St. Charles. But today I'm rooting for the Gators. Fouls it off. I hope y'all win all y'all other games. So 1-2 count here on St. Pierre. Leaves it outside, runs the count even, 2-2. Hits the ball to right field. That's going to fall. Ford fields it, throws it in. Runner's going to advance. Nope, to second, and got him at second for out number 3. So a hard hit ball to the right field. Falls in for a base hit. Runner from first advances to third. The batter, he rounds the first and heads to second, and the ball was kind of overthrown or got by the second baseman, and Lalonde fielded it, threw the short, laid the tag, out number 3. We head to the top of the 5. Still tied up here, 1-1. So leading off here for the Gators, Dakota Gyro. Craigle back on the mound for the Comets. Gonna start the count out here, 0-1. Swanson on deck for the Gators. Leaves it up, evens the count, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here on Gyro. And the pitch, leaves it up, 2-1. And up again, 3-1. So 3 straight balls here by Craigle. Steps off the rubber. Gyro out the box, steps back in. With a 3-1 count here on Gyro. And the pitch draws the walk. The hitter's kind of got to sit back and wait a little bit because the umpire is so delayed on his call. So the coach for the Comets is going to go have a talk. We'll be right back. All right, and we're back. Again, I want to thank Daphne Domain, Harvard Aller, Jamie Wimberly, Eric Billingsley, Harold Gyro, Cherie Martine, and Miss Sue Hensler from last night. I want to thank everybody for your contribution and support. Santa Maria Gator Athletics. Swanson up to bat for the Gators. Showed bunt, pull back, ball 1. Gyro, the runner at first. Reached on a walk. And the pitch shows bunt. Pulls back. Ball 2. So 6 straight balls thrown here by Craigler. Shows bunt. Whoa, ball inside. So 3-0 count here on Swanson. Shows bunt. Takes it for a strike. So 3-1 count now here on Swanson. The Gyro, the runner at first. No outs. Tied up 1-1 here in the top of the 5th. Attempted pick off at first, just to keep him honest. And the pitch shows bunt, pulls back, strike 2. So we go from 3-0 count to a full count. Here on Swanson. And the pitch leaves it high. What? Oh, man. That ball was at his shoulders. All right, so out number 1. Wow. All right, so here we go. It's going to bring up Trent Laporte now here for the Gators. Blaze Lalonde on deck. Takes for a strike. So 0-1 count here on Laporte. And the pitch leaves it outside, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Leaves it high, 2-1. Craigler on the mound here for the Comets. Laporte up to the plate for the Gators with a 2-1 count, 1 out. Gyro, the runner at first. Gyro with his lead, and the pitch outside, 3-1. So 3-1 count here on Laporte. Draws the walk. Oh, my God. Oh. I mean, come on, bruh. I mean, ball in the dirt. Hard hit ball left field. That's going to fall in for a base hit. That's going to bring up Blaze Lalonde. Maddox Willis in the run for Laporte. So Blaze Lalonde steps up to the plate with 1 out. Runners at first and second. Gyro the runner at second. Willis the runner at first. Kragler on the mound for the Comets. Lalonde at the plate. Leaves it down for ball. 1-0 count. Bourgeois on deck for the Gators. And the pitch. Fouls it back. Out of play. Evens the count, 1-1. So 1-1 count here on Lalonde. Checks the runner at second. Checks him again, and the pitch. Hits a little chopper to third base. Third baseman feels it, throws, and gets the out. Runners will advance to second and third. So 2 outs now brings up Lawson Bourgeois now for the Gators. Another pitcher versus pitcher matchup here. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Starts to count out 0-1. And the pitch. Fouls that one off right side, so 0-2 count now here on Bourgeois. That one's on the, oh, it may have rolled off the building, but it landed on the building. Flat roof building with about a dozen baseballs up top. So 0-2 count now here on Bourgeois. Pitcher gets the sign. Wind up the pitch, leaves it high, 1-2. Tried to get him to chase on a high fastball, but Bourgeois didn't bite. So 1-2 count. It's a beautiful Saturday out here at the ballpark. Fouls it off, stays alive. Moran on deck for the Gators. So 1-2 count. 2 outs. And the pitch. Hard hit ball left field. Left fielder's coming up hard, but makes the grab for out number 3. The Gators leave 2 on. We can head to the bottom of the 5th. Still tied up, 1-1. So leading off here for the Comets. Now I got to pull him up. Number 15, Jackson Doster. Fouls off first pitch. Hang on, I got to get reset, y'all. All right, hang on. And swing and a miss. Runs the count here, 0-2. Laporte behind the dish. Moran at first. Gyro at second. Lalonde at third. Takes for a ball outside. Mole at short. Humphrey in left. Swanson in center. Ford and right. Lawson Bourgeois on the mound for the Gators. Fouls that one off. Run. Count's going to stay 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here on Doster. And leaves it low. Evens the count, 2-2. You come this way, baby. Yeah, I ain't gonna bite you. So full count here on Doster. And the pitch. What did foul? What was the deal? He must have fouled it off. And the pitch. Fouls that one off. So count stays full here on Doster. Swing and a miss. Out number 1. That's going to bring up Brady Claymore here for the Comets. Shows bunt, lays it down. The line fills it, throws to first. Scoop at first, out number 2. That's going to bring up Aiden Amant. It's going to hit him, so he'll reach. And Braden Bertucci, next batter here for the Comets, with 2 outs. So Audemont takes his lead at first. Bourgeois checks him, and the pitch outside for a ball. So 1-0 count.
That's what I'd be aiming.
Huh?
That's what I'd be aiming.
Attempted pickoff. Woo! That was close. That was close. He can't see though because he's over here, so I'm saying he's watching from behind, so he can't see a hand come in. So 1-0 count here on Bertucci. Leaves it high and up. 2-0 count. So 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Runs the count here, 2-1. Leaves it up, throw down to first. So So 3 balls, 1 strike. After this game, folks, there will be a JV game and then a freshman game. I will not be here for those. If somebody might do it though. I don't know if y'all know somebody here and wants to. There we go. That wants to go live. Let us know. I can sign them up.
Back up, ball. Here you come, set.
So here we go. So full count here on Bertucci. Nah, we're gonna go eat after. Somewhere, mother-in-law, father-in-law. We're gonna go eat with them. Somewhere. Call, strike 3 for out number 3. And we head to the top of the 6th. Still tied up, 1-1. So, who's this one throwing? So Jackson Monica on the mound now for the Comets. Kragler goes to right field. And who goes to center? Who was second base? Altamont goes to center. Jax Prejean goes to second. And to lead off the Gators will be Dallas Moran, Wyatt Ford. If you tuned in from St. Charles Catholic, tell me some good places to eat around here, because mother and father-in-law live in Laplace, and Kobe gonna head on back home. They gonna get the vehicle, him and the other boy, and they can come back and we can go eat somewhere. I'm just wondering what's a good eating place out here. We want a good eating place. So put it in. Go ahead and post it. Let us know. Type it up. I want to know what's a good eating place in Laplace. Laplace, La Place. So Dallas Moran to lead us off here in the top of the 6th inning. We tied up 1-1. Swing and a miss starts the count out 0-1. Leaves it high, evens the count 1-1. And the pitch, swing and a miss, runs the count 1-2. Leaves it high. So 2-2 count. Outside. You know who might go live? You need to talk to Eric Billings. Eric Billings, I know you're watching. Are you coming to the freshman game? You can go live? Because Proctor needs somebody to go live, man. We can see what he says. Fouls it off. Because he got to go to work, too. I don't know if you working today or not. So full count here on Moran. Ball hit the right field. Right fielder's going over. Makes the grab for out number 1. So that brings up Wyatt Ford. That was his mom you just saw walking up the stairs. They were off at a soccer match with little sister. Takes first pitch for a strike. On the other batter's box, white line. Ball hits second base. Second baseman's going to field it. Throws to first for out number 2. That brings up Connor Molezon here for the Gators. The wind up and the pitch. Ball hit at third base. Third baseman's going to field it. Throws across. Drops it. And he's safe. Safe. Ball on the ground. So he'll reach on that error. He twisted something. Molezon kind of gimpy over that in the foul territory. And I think they're gonna go ahead and get a pinch runner for him. That's the thing. You can't. The ball fell out and he had his hand on top of the ball between the ground. The ball cannot be on that ground with your hand on top. That's basically he had to have possession of it. So that's going to be Cole Sims pinch running here for Molezon. Now I don't know if they can say pinch run or courtesy run. I don't know what they're going to call him, but he's coming in to run. I had to guess probably pinch run. So that's going to bring up Ryder Mole here with 2 outs and a runner at first. Still waiting for him to get to the dugout. And here we go. Leaves it for a ball. Still waiting for that to be rebuilt.
You can't touch nothing.
Oh, gotta wait for the insurance. FEMA. It's all FEMA. That's yeah. That's what I'm saying. They waiting. If they repair something, they ain't gonna get reimbursed. You know, so they waiting for the FEMA to kick in. It's like Cinching does the same stuff. So 1-1 count here on Mole. Gyro on deck for the Gators. The wind up the pitch, leaves it low. 2-1. Yeah, scoreboard too, huh? Hard hit ball, center field. Center fielder just takes one step to his right and then one to his left and makes the grab. We head to the bottom of the 6th, still tied up, 1-1. So here we go. Leading off here for the Comets is Jackson Monica. Laporte behind the dish. Moran at first. Takes for a strike. Gyro at second. Lalonde at third. Mole at short. Humphrey left. Swanson center. Forward right. Lawson Bourgeois back on the bump for the Gators. So 0-2 count here on Monica. The windup and the pitch leaves it outside. 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Monica. Ball hit the Mole at short. Feels the ball, throws across, and it's going to get by. So he'll reach on the error. Is that Frank Monica's grandson? Yeah. So he'll get a courtesy runner, number 14. And number 2, Brandon Craigle. Up to bat now here for the Comets. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Talking here with Scott, and they got temporary dugouts and no scoreboard here from the hurricane. They're still waiting for that stuff to be repaired. I see the softball field, their scoreboard must have been saved. And the football field. Lays down bunt, foul, 0-2. Fouls it off. Count stays 0-2. Bourgeois on the mound here for the Gators. Oop. Attempted pickoff back in time. Fouls it back. So 0-2 count. Here on Craigle, fouls it off. What? That's Dallas Moore. Ball hit the left field. Easton Humphrey going back, camps out, makes the grab. We're out number 1. So that brings up number 10. Hudson Heltz with 1 out. A runner at first. Bottom of the 6th. Tied up here, 1-1. Ball hit to Lalonde. Throws to second. Double play ball. 5-4-3, and the Gators get out of the inning. We head to the top of the 7th. Still tied up here. 1-1. So here we go. Leading off here for the Gators is going to be Dakota Gyro. We're in the top of the 7th inning. We're knotted up at 1. Fouls it off. Starts his count off here, 0-1. And 0-2. So 0-2 count here on Gyro. Fouls that one. Count stays 0-2. Ball hit, fair ball down the third base line, hits the bag, jumps over, so that's going to be a base hit there for Gyro. The Gators move to the top of the lineup. Lane Swanson up the bat now here for the Gators. Shows bunt, pulls back for a strike. Attempted pick off at first. He's back in time. Yeah, this umpire will win the most delayed strike ball call of the year award. It's like the batters have to sit there and look at him and wait to see if they're going to get rung up or if they're going to draw a walk. So a little distraction play. Little slash, little shows bunt, pulls back and hits, and it's going to fall in for a base hit, and Gyro slides into second. So back-to-back singles here by the Gators. That's going to bring up Trent Laporte now for the Gators. With no outs and runners at first and second. And it's like number 6 heading to the bullpen for the Comets. Shows bunt, pulls back, ball. So 1-0 count here on LaPorte. Runners on first and second. Gyro the runner at second. Swanson the runner at first. LaPorte in the box. Here for the Gators. Shows bunt, pulls back. Takes for a strike on the other box. Oop, I'm sorry. There we go. 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here on LaPorte. And ball. 2-1. Lays down a beautiful bunt down the third base line. LaPorte's head. They throw it away. That's going to score a run for the Gators. Gyro's coming across. And Swanson's going to hold at third. So Gators with runners on the corners now, up 2-1 here in the top of the 7th. So a beautiful bunt there by LaPorte. Third baseman comes up, feels the ball, throws it. Errant throw to first, gets by the first baseman, and that allows Gyro to score. Swanson, they held up at third. So now you can have runners at first and third. We're going to have a courtesy runner for LaPorte, which is going to be Maddox Willis. So Willis the runner at first, Swanson the runner at third. Lalonde up to the plate here for the Gators. Gators leading here 2-1, the top of the 7th. Shows bunt, fouls it off. Outside. 1-1 count. So 1-2 count. Here on Lalonde. I think it's 1-2. And evens the count, 2-2. Runners at first and third, no outs. Hard hit ball, ooh, line drive, doubled them up. Hot dog it. So a great play by the third baseman right there. That was a scorcher. Reached his glove up, made the grab. Swanson tried to retreat back to third, couldn't get there back in time. So 2 outs now. But a good hard hit there. But third baseman just made a phenomenal play there. Like, look what I found. And that's going to bring up Bourgeois. I mean, he didn't even have time to blink. So 2 outs, runner at first. Ball fouls off right side. 1-1 count. Outside. 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Bourgeois hits one to center field. Center fielder goes to the left, makes the grab for out number 3. But the Gators plate 1. And we head to the bottom of the 7th. Gators leading here 2-1. We'll be back. Can y'all hear me now? I'm sorry. Had y'all muted. Sound. I'm surprised everybody ain't saying sound. Where's the sound? Sound. And a strike. So 1-2 count. I'm sorry. I left the sound off. And the pitch. Leaves it down 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Ball hit right back to Bourgeois. Bourgeois going to field it, flips it to Moran for out number 2. And the Comets down to their last out. That's going to bring up Jackson Doster. Fouls it off. 0-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Runs the count here 0-2. So 0-2 count here on Doster. St. Charles down to 1 more strike. Leaves it outside. 1-2 count. Doster's choked up on the bat. And the pitch. Fouls it off, stays alive. This has been an excellent played ball game by both teams today, folks. Good sportsmanship both sides. Good ball playing. Fouls that one out of play. Count stays 1-2. We will be live Tuesday as East Ascension comes to the Duck Roost Diamond for a first round of district play as districts will begin. So 2-2 count here on Doster. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game, folks. Gators win. Final score 2. St. Charles Comets 1. Good luck to the St. Charles Comets on the remainder of their season and throughout the playoffs. Good luck to them. That's it, folks. Our Gators win. Final score, Gators 2, Comets 1. Thank y'all for tuning in, and there ain't nothing to talk about. I got to help me pack all this up, so.